It's day 2. Just woke up and yep, it was definitely harder to wake up and get out of bed. Like, I just want to keep sleeping because I went to bed late last night, but I know I've got to stick through it and do the stuff that I want to do today.
Now it's time for me to write down my goals because I don't just want to wake up at 5:30 every morning and not accomplish anything. I've got this journal and it says, Jesus gives us the hope we need. I was originally using this as my feelings journal, but I wrote down like 2 pages like 2 years ago. So I just ripped them out and this is now gonna be my goals journal. Why I really wanted to start implementing waking up earlier and consistently. Recently, I have just been very much struggling with procrastination and being lazy and not getting things that I need to get done. And I've kind of always struggled with that through college and high school. Even things that I enjoy doing or I'm passionate about, I've just been putting on the back burner and scrolling through my phone, putting God on the back burner, not spending time in my Bible. Just things that I'm just not growing spiritually, I'm not growing emotionally. I know I am way more productive in the morning than I am in the evenings, so if I want to get stuff done, I need to start waking up earlier. Since I'm going to be waking up at 5:30 every morning, and I recently got inspired. I was watching this video about this guy that he felt like there were certain things or certain goals that he wanted to start implementing in his life, and him and his friends challenged in a group or whatever to do things that they really want to do, or maybe spend less time on their phones and things like that. And I knew I was getting wound up in scrolling through TikTok and social media and things like that, where I don't think social media is wrong, obviously, because I'm making YouTube videos. I think there's a time and a place for everything, and I definitely was spending way too much time. I was spending like 3 hours a day, and that's not healthy. And this guy just really inspired me on YouTube. I was just scrolling through videos and I saw this and I was like, you know what? I need to get off my phone. I need to start waking up earlier. I need to start doing things that I'm passionate about and striving towards God and getting in the Bible, because that's something I've been lacking on lately. So I think first I'm gonna write down my overarching goals, things that I want to accomplish week by week. And since it's 30 days, I'm trying to do the math in my head. It's about 4 weeks. So first I'm gonna write down week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. Week 1, I really want to start implementing a workout routine. I like my body type, but I don't like that I feel inactive most days and I feel exhausted most days. Like, even when I'm getting enough sleep, I'm just constantly tired, and I feel like working out and stretching and doing things that can give me a natural energy will help. So I'm gonna try to go to the gym 3 times a week and then roller skate twice a week for cardio, because I love to roller skate. My boyfriend's like really into like workout stuff, and so I'm gonna get him to kind of help me implement a routine of things I need to do just to build strength and build energy. For week 2, I want to implement video making. For this challenge, I think I'm just gonna be daily vlogging it. Now, I don't get a lot of views just in general, but making videos and putting things together and talking in front of a camera is stuff that I enjoy doing, and that's something I have a passion for. So I think this first week, I'm going to be compiling videos, and then next week start uploading daily videos, and in case I get behind, I have a few days in between as a buffer, specifically for daily vlogging, me waking up at 5:30 every single morning. On week 3, I think I'm going to cut out sugar. I have a major sweet tooth. I love gummies and cookies and those little like party cakes or whatever, like they're so good. But I think where they're good in the moment, I feel bad after. And I don't want to just eat because I'm bored. I think by week 3, I'll have been working out for a couple weeks and I can start cutting out the sweets. So I may vlog the experience of me going and buying actual health snacks, like nutrition snacks, like granola bars and things like that. So if I do happen to get hungry in the day, but it's not a specific meal time, I can snack on something, but it's not as bad for me as sweet treats. And then on week 4, I will actually be going out of town and traveling. So when I'm in the mountains, I want to watch a sunrise and a sunset. If you know me, you know I have never successfully watched a sunrise and sunset, or mostly sunrises. Like, I've seen the sun setting before, obviously, but I've never just sat down and watched the sunset. So I think that's something I really want to sit down and watch the sunset. And then for sunrise, I have never seen a successful sunrise. I want to be outside when it's pitch black dark and literally see the earth awakening. While some of the other overarching goals for the week, I want to implement as kind of a lifestyle or kind of things I need to do and want to do for health, for passion, things like that. I think since week 4 will be the last week, I want to just enjoy the beauty of God's creation and really sit down and reflect why I started this challenge in the first place. Those will be my main goals that I'll be accomplishing week by week, and it'll take time to do those things. So some daily goals are gonna be things that I want to keep on a consistent schedule. Like, this is what I'm going to do at this time every single day, no matter what. One is going to be my quiet time in the mornings, which is reading my Bible, praying, spending time listening to worship music. And do you make time for the things that are important to you? And if I'm saying that God is important to me and believing on Jesus is important to me, then I need to show it by reading my Bible and being prayerful and praying for myself and for other people and thanking God for what He's going to be doing in my life through this month. The next thing I want to start implementing is reading every night. The next thing I want to do is, if I happen to be scrolling through my phone, I want to be productive scrolling. But I also want to watch things that are productive for me and that can help me grow. I'm going to watch one motivational video a day, preferably at breakfast time. So I'll start with my quiet time in the morning, and then I'll eat breakfast and watch the video as I'm eating breakfast, just to truly get me started for the day. So because I have such a big problem with scrolling and I want it to be more productive, I'm putting my screen time with all my social media at 10 minutes a day. The only social media I'm not doing that with is YouTube, but I don't really have time to watch YouTube videos unless I sit down to watch them. Like, during the day, I can scroll through 10 TikToks in like 15 minutes and then I wasted that time, but watching a video, I usually have to sit down and actually think about it. TikTok, I don't have to think about. So truly, like, my social media is only gonna be used for me to be able to post things, like post about my videos that are coming up, or to just text people really quick. Like, it's not gonna be anything where I'm just constantly scrolling. Now I'm going to do just the goals of things I want to get done and accomplish throughout the whole month. The first thing is I want to work on my scrapbook. Kind of along with that, I want to work on my traveling journal. So I'm about to do something in Missouri where it's a retreat to be able to grow myself and find my passion and things like that. And I have a journal where I write down all my missions related things, all the things where I'm traveling and growing and doing godly things. And when I went to New York, I forgot to bring the journal with me. So I wrote everything down on my phone, and I just haven't written from my phone into my journal along with some of the things I collected. That's something I also want to work on this month. I think this will kind of go hand in hand with, after my scrapbook's done, then I can start working on this. And the next thing I want to do is find a job. And I want to find a full-time position that is children related, ministry related. It could even be theater related, something that I enjoy doing. Kind of a sub goal with that is to find a place to live. I love my family and I'm so thankful that they let me stay with them, but I think it's just time for me to move out and be able to start working on my own, be able to start paying for my own bills. So I need to find a job to eventually move out, and then once I'm on my feet moving out, then I can slowly start taking those bills like from my mom, so that way she doesn't have to worry about me anymore and I can truly be an adult. All right, so now I'm gonna do a few more things for this morning, like cleaning my room and packing because I'm spending the night at a friend's house. And then that should be it for the things I want to do pretty much for the morning, because I'm getting lunch with a friend afterwards, and then obviously I'm hanging out with another friend after. So stay tuned to see how my energy is in a little bit. A few of the things I did this morning was redoing my calendar. It's the middle of July when I'm recording this, and I still had June up. So I was just rewriting some of the events for the rest of the month. Also, this morning, I decided to put away some of my laundry, and it was a lot of work to go all around my closet to put everything away. I have a lot of clothes, I realize this. I am like 30 minutes ahead of schedule. I was actually like 45 minutes, an hour ahead of schedule. But then I remembered in my small group, we're also going through a devotional. So I decided to study that because it's like a 40-day devotional that you meet with your group once a week, and then you do your own quiet time on your own. I was trying to figure out when I was going to do that. Since I have my normal quiet time, I'm reading through the book of Acts. I'm just reading through a Bible plan that's shown in my Bible. I'm thinking I could probably do it more in the evenings, maybe in the mornings. I think this Bible study in particular really just depends on the day, and I just happen to have more time this morning than I expected because I allotted a lot of time for breakfast in case like I lollygagged or I was downstairs with my grandmother talking to her. I allotted like 45 minutes for breakfast. I really only needed like 20 minutes because I eat fast when I'm hungry. I think what I'm going to do now is work on some of my scrapbooking, or I think the New York journal for my mission stuff. I don't want to take this time to just scroll on like YouTube or something. I've already kind of watched like 2 motivational videos today, which is great. I've already completed that goal for the day, but I think I could be more productive with my time before I go and hang out with some of my friends. I had gone to my friend's house already, and we were just having some downtime, so I decided to read part of my book for my Bible study class at my church. It's the end of the day. It's 10:08, and I'm tired, but I'm not as tired as I thought I'd be. In general,